Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to film my everyday makeup routine. It's pretty simple and it takes about 10 to 15 minutes. So if you want to see how I do my everyday makeup routine, then just keep watching. Okay, my face is moisturized. And the first product that I'm going to go in with is a primer. This is the Benefit Professional Primer. It will help fill in any pores, anything like that. I just take a small amount and warm it up in between my fingers, and then I just apply it right here to the center of my face and a little on my nose, my smile lines, chin. I just kind of apply it to this area and really press it in. I have a little bit larger pores right there. And that's it for primer. So next we're going to move into foundation. The foundation I've been using a lot lately is the Clinique Even Better Glow Light Reflecting Makeup, and it has SPF 15. I am using the shade Neutral CN52. This is a good color for me when I have my self tan. And I'm going to use a new sponge today. This is from e.l.f. I normally use a beauty blender. This is disgusting. That's so embarrassing. But this is $20 and this was like $6. So I'm gonna try this. This is from e.l.f. I think it's called their like complexion sponge or something. So what I'm going to do is just shake this up a little bit. It's kind of liquidy. I'm going to just put some on the back of my hand. And then we're just going to dab that on the sponge and then apply. You want to make sure you blend your foundation down your neck a little bit, at least just under this area, because you don't want a line. Even if your foundation matches, you can still get this weird line here. So always push it back by your ears, underneath your jawline, and back into your hairline. And that is it for foundation. I don't use concealer on a day-to-day basis. I just put the foundation under my eyes and just make sure everything is concealed. So that's what it looks like up close. It still looks like my skin. You can see like a little bit of freckles and stuff peeking through, but that's what I want. I want it to look like my skin. We're just gonna make sure everything's nice and blended. But I want it to look like my skin. I don't want it to look like I have a pound of foundation on. So what I'm gonna do after that is I'm actually gonna take this Anastasia Liquid Glow. It's a liquid highlight and it's in the shade Perla. And I'm gonna take a very small amount of that on the back of my hand. And then take my beauty sponge and just take a little bit of product, and then we're gonna put that on our cheeks right here. I'll just put a little bit here, a little bit here, and that's that. You can see it gives a nice glow to the cheeks. So my skin is more on the dry side, so I don't like to use a lot of powder. What I've been using for a while is the Decay Velvitizer powder. It's a powder. I don't really have a favorite powder, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of this. I'm actually gonna take my sponge, dip it in here, And then I'm going to set under the eyes and on my eyelid. And then I'm going to take just a bigger fluffy brush and just lightly set the rest of my face. Make sure to set any foundation you put on your neck. And that's it for powder. Next, we are going to do some bronzer and blush. So I've been obsessed with this ever since it came out. It's from Benefit. It's the Cheekleader palette, and I have the Bronze Squad palette. This is what it looks like. So what I'm gonna do is like dip back and forth between the two bronzers. Just gonna use like an angled brush. This one's from Sigma. It's a large angled contour brush. Oh, you can't see that, but we're just gonna lightly dip back and forth. And then when it comes to like bronzing, I don't really contour, but where your cheekbone is, I'm gonna keep the product above it. So I'm gonna start applying right here and just blend, pushing it back into the hairline. And then we'll take a little bit on the forehead. I like to take it right at the top. And then a little bit down here underneath the jawline. Just gives you a little bit of dimension. Next, I'm gonna do some blush. I do like this Coralista blush, but another one I've really been liking is from NARS. It's their Orgasm blush. It's a really pretty, like peachy, pinky color, and it's got like some golden reflect in it. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that onto my cheeks right here. It's got a really pretty glow to it. So we're gonna do that. And then next we're gonna take just a little bit of highlight. I'm gonna use the Cookie highlight from that Benefit palette with a Real Techniques setting brush. And I'm just going to lightly dust some across here. And then we'll just kind of dust it across our forehead. I love putting highlight on my chin down here, on my lip. And then I'll take a smaller brush. This one is also from Morphe. It's the M421. It's just a little tiny brush. Take a little bit of that and then put some on the very tip of my nose up here. And then just a little bit down the bridge. And then that's it for face makeup. So this is what it looks like up close. And then I'm gonna take that Morphe Jaclyn Hill brush again, and then I'm gonna take the mixture of the bronzers and like dust it on my eye very lightly. I'm not gonna do a ton right now because I do have like a dry patch on my eyelid right now, so I'm just gonna do a little dusting of color, nothing crazy. Just a little color, and I'll take the tiniest bit and run it under my eye. And that's it for eyeshadow. Okay, when it comes to brows, on an everyday basis, I will just use a brow gel. I do get my brows tinted and laminated, so they're already dark and shaped how I want them. If I feel like doing a little extra, I will go in with my Benefit Precisely, my brow pencil. So I'm going to take my clear brow gel. This is the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit. And the wand is just like a little comb. I'm just going to brush my brow hairs into place. So there's the brows all done. And then we are going to go in with mascara. I am going to use the Benefit They're Real mascara. Okay, there's just a nice light layer of mascara. I don't like to put mascara on my lower lash line. It's just a preference of mine. You do whatever you want to do. And that's basically it for eyes. Next, we're going to do lips. So that is MAC Strip Down, MAC Oak, and then Kylie Cosmetics lip liner in Kylie. Okay, so we're going to take the Kylie color and I'm just going to line my lips and fill them in a little bit. So I lined my lip and then I filled in the corners. And then I'm just gonna go in with a gloss. My favorite right now is Fenty Gloss Bomb. It's the original, the Fenty Glow Gloss Bomb. And we're just gonna take that. And that's it for lips. And last thing we're gonna do is set our face. So I like to use MAC Fix Plus or the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. They both work really well. I'm going to use Urban Decay today, just why not? Let that dry. And this is it. That's my everyday makeup routine. And that's it. That is my everyday makeup routine. If you have any questions, please leave those in the comments below. And please subscribe, like the video, give it a thumbs up. And again, there's a little bell notification that notifies you that I post a video. Click that so you know next time I post. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. And that's it for priming. Kona. Now, cat hair. Now, when it comes, oh god, cat hair literally everywhere. Oh, I just dug my nail into the contour. I need to stop saying